Good morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. A rough night last night with Princess. Yesterday she did not feel good. She did not eat all day. In fact, she did not eat until this morning. So I had her out multiple times overnight on the walks to try to get her to get comfortable, and that really didn't clear up until this morning. So get little man out here now. It's a little after 9 o'clock. Oh, 9:30. Jeez, it's way after 9 o'clock. And I forgot the extended handle on this thing. So with the microphones this morning, I resynced them back to their receiver, cleared and reset the entire kit, reset the microphones completely with them connected to that, to the actual receiver through the phone with the Mimo app. And then connected mic 1, which is the one with the black dead cat, first, shut it off, and then, because the first microphone to connect usually has the issues, so then turned that one off, and then connected mic 2 with the gray dead cat, which is the one I prefer to use second, but both to the mic 1 slot. So fingers crossed, backup should still be on this camera. So we shall see. I'm at my last wit's end. I don't know. Oh, that car finally left. Wow. Don't know. Like I said, I don't think DJI can do anything for me. There's no firmware updates. That's one of the reasons I was connecting to the Mimo app with the microphones. And when there was no update, I said, reset everybody. So now this did save a -4 on the gain, but it doesn't feel like adjusting the gain on the camera does a damn thing to these microphones. So I put it to 0 and I have adaptive. Now in the app, on the Mimo app, there's different settings for environments and the gain, and the one says it's better for outdoor. So, but I'm not connected to that right now. I don't know what's going on. It's just, I'm at my last wit's end with this thing. But that's what we're doing. So, good morning, happy Sunday. Let's spin you around, show you this beautiful sky. So, the other thing I did last night when I filmed the sky this morning, I decided to send Mr. Baker the footage. So while I was connecting everything with the Mimo, I wanted to make sure there was no update for the camera as well. There wasn't, but I decided to go into the album, grab that piece of footage, and in the Mimo app album editor, you can add HDR. So I did it to that clip to see what it would look like, and that's the clip you guys are actually getting to see, is with the HDR added. Now, it also has my corrections in Final Cut as well on top of it, which it seems like it's certain areas it might be slightly more color, but ever so. But that's the clip you actually got to see. That's why it says DJI Osmo Pocket 4 on the screen, because it exported with the little label or whatever you want, a watermark on it. So I didn't realize I was going to have that. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. But yeah, slowly trying to think. See, it's just crazy how fast the footage from this camera and the Mimo app go over to my phone, even when you're adding HDR versus the Ace. Now, I did manage to get the day before's finally downloaded, and then get the last night's. So there won't be any. There won't be any on today's video because I did them both in yesterday's, which should be exporting. I gotta try to think of a title on that one. I was just trying to get it exporting, but yeah, it's been kind of an odd morning for us, to say the least. I don't know. With Princess, I was up until after midnight. Finally, she went over with Terry. At midnight, when I came back from our secondary walk, which we took a nice, slow, easing, walk, just trying to get her to feel better. Now when I took her out at like 6:15 this morning, it looked like a fossil that she pooped. So I don't know, hopefully that was the bad, but she did eat her breakfast. Took some coercion, had to throw a carrot on the floor and then a piece of chicken, and then she decided that, ooh, that's actually not bad, and she's weird. You put her bowl on the floor, she just kind of like looks at it and walks away or backs up. Throw a carrot on the floor, she sniffed it, finally tried it, spit it out a couple times, but ate it. And the chicken, and then she went to her bowl and she ate it. The problem is it was sliding on the floor, so I put it back in her other little bowl holder, I guess, and she nommed it on down. Little man, he very rarely, he only didn't feel good that one day a couple weeks ago, which is really odd for him. Very rare for you not to feel good. It's nice out here, isn't it? A little breezy, 66 degrees, low humidity, sun is shining. He's like, yep, it's good doggy walking weather, Dad. You gonna go up through the playground? Alright, we're gonna probably have to usher Princess out here then, because it's already 9:30 and the morning is getting away. I can't believe I've been up for almost over 3 hours already. I was letting Mr. Baker know what I did, because now here's the only thing I can think of, and we'll go over this real quick. We're conversing on how much memory we're using when we're doing these night lapse. He's telling me 8,000 photos is almost 100 gigs. I ran 4,700 photos. Was it 4,700 or was it over 8,000 last night? It was a high number for me, because a lot of times I'm at like 2,500. I think I'm not using near as much memory because light pollution, and my camera is not running 30-second shots. Because when we were out at midnight last night, I swear that thing was going off around probably 15 to 20 seconds. It was clicking photos. It's taking more photos, but they're shorter, making them a smaller file. Because I only used 20 gigs last night. I can't remember what that number was. I thought it was 47. Maybe it was higher than that. I don't know. Oh, good. A boom boom. Yeah, they took the signs. I was talking about that the other day. They're not allowed to have any sign that isn't eye level height. So, cleaning up after your dog and no dogs allowed in the playground, all those signs had been taken down. Getting back to what I was saying, I let Mr. Baker know that I completely reset the camera, and the only thing I changed for night lapse was I put the shutter in auto. So when he gets back up to Benton Monday night, he's going to possibly do a complete reset on the memory card and on the camera, and just change that one setting to auto. If that's not, because that's what he told me to be in. He says, don't try to adjust it, let the camera do its own thing. That way it can do like sunset, the night photos, and then sunrise, because the shutter will change how long it runs, which is what I thought I had it in. My thing with resetting it was to try to erase the microphones from ever being connected to it. But then this morning I had to get the camera out of the window, reconnect it to the Wi-Fi, because I completely forgot about that. Could not control it with the app last night. It was a little frustrating, but it wasn't that big of a deal to, turn it on and press record. But the only problem is it had just rained on my way home, or before I got home, and there were raindrops on the lens for a little bit of it. But I think the heat of the camera from it being on dried the lens off, because I didn't notice it for very long. And I gotta put it back in the window before I leave, so when I come home tonight and try to get the phone connected to it, so when I get home I can just activate it right then and there, and not be so late. It is an hour and 40 minutes later after a beautiful nap with kitty cat. Finn and I snuggled up. Priya was in the recliner, so I just let her kind of sleep since she was out for a decent walk this morning. So it's 20 minutes of noon now. But Princess is getting her time out. She's feeling better. she's excited. She smelled food. Terry made grilled cheese sandwiches. I still forgot the damn extension on handle. What I've been hooking on is just the K&F. I've just been hooking on the new K&F adapter. Come on, Bria, let's get moving. Got a full lap to do, doggy. Got a lot to sniff. She's like, wait, what the hell? Why are you booking down the sidewalk? Come on. She's tugging me backwards, tugging me backwards. Oh, it's gorgeous out here now. It's like 71. What's the high today? 78. But it's low humidity and there's a breeze. What a gorgeous Father's Day. Well, happy Father's Day to any of the fathers that are watching. I did wish Aaron, Shane, and my brother-in-law happy Father's Day this morning before any of them had crawled out of bed, because I woke up at quarter after six. So, just had one grilled cheese sandwich, and I plan on having my second one when we get back from our walk. So what I was getting at this morning was, there's a part of me that wants to do a vlog where I throw all of it into the Mimo app and export it all in HDR and then send it to the iPhone or send it to the computer. The problem with that is I think I need to do it very carefully that I don't screw up my sequence of clips. I don't know if I can do everything at one time. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna see if I can add HDR to everything and then export them all together. That'd be kind of cool. I just see, especially like this shot right here, if it would make a huge difference. If not, this will remind me in this shot here to do it with this particular clip and see if it does make a difference between what the camera normally puts out versus if the Mimo app does HDR to it. What are you doing? Princess, you chasing squirrels up a tree? I didn't even see them. I'm walking, all of a sudden she goes booking and two squirrels go flying up and around this tree. I see one of them up there. I see them up there. I think they're right there. I can't. Yep, they're there. I think that's where it's looking. I don't know. I see the tail. But they were not happy. Alright, let's take a look at this sky without me standing in front of it just to give you a difference. It's insane when it's focusing on the subject. Alright, we'll spin me back around. I'll put the sky behind me again. If I get me out of it, now this is a little bit better than it was over there. It definitely felt way blown out. I've noticed that. The sky gets really blown out if it's trying to focus on, it's trying to keep me in better exposure. Yeah, this dog. Her boom boom wasn't, she was trying to do a boom boom. That's why she stopped on me, but still not the prettiest of boom booms. But it looked like all the baba has now come out. So whatever her upset belly was yesterday, she's finally cleansed. That's good news. All right, we're gonna kind of speed running this because I know I have over an hour until I have to go to work, but I want to take her for a full lap. And that can take like 38 minutes. So it'd be like 20 after 12. Still want to finish my other grilled cheese and get dressed for work. Oh, no, I was sitting there watching, I don't know what the hell I was eating. Oh, it was, so I decided to bring up a video on the Xperia 1 8 against the iPhone. Yeah, that phone is so expensive, so super expensive. They do global, you can get it activated in the US, but it's not being sold in the US market, so again, it would be an eBay type situation. I don't know, B&H might eventually carry it, even though because it's not banned, it's just not marketed for the US. I'm gonna center you back up here a second. Come on, let's go to the playground. Come on. I honestly, I don't know what he was running in, but that thing beat the living daylights in my personal opinion. The Sony beat the pants off both the iPhone and the Galaxy S26 Ultra in image quality with all three lenses, which was the biggest drawback. I love the Xperia Pro I main lens. It was the only lens worth using. There was no point in using the ultra wide or the other one because it was such crappy sensors in that. And now they've gone to the same sensor in all three, like the iPhone did. I don't know if the Galaxy has. I don't know what they've done. I don't pay attention to Samsung, honestly. But then I'm sitting here going, oh, that'd be really neat. Something different, switch over. Thumbprint scanner on the side. I do miss that from the Xperia Pro I. And then I'm sitting here going, man, what are you going to do with your Apple Watch? Because it won't work with it, you know. That's my biggest drawback to switching into, I can't go back to Android anymore. I am just, no. So, I don't know. But yeah, $1,700 for the 256 gig, over $2,000 for the 1 terabyte Sony Xperia 1 Mark 8. That's salty. Alrighty, off to work we go. Ooh. Boy, I tell you what, when we got out of the shade and got into the sun because a lot of this is not shaded anymore, just going down below and coming through the playground. Being in that sun, man, it was a little warmer than I thought. It seemed like the wind decided to slow down too once you got into the sun. But yeah, it's up to 77 according to the car. Oh, here we go. One more night and then day off. Yay. Kind of on the fence. Do I want to go to bed early tonight and get up early and have a very long day, or I don't know. I don't know if I open or do I open again? Do I finally open Tuesday? I forget. I think I close. I think I closed this entire week. Feels like that's all I've done. Even though I did have a 9 to 5, but it's just you can't get into really a whole lot because you gotta, you know, stop and get ready for work. Versus getting done with work and then you have the afternoon to get out and do something. So, did get the Ace back in the window, got it cleared off, ready for another night. I never did get the phone connected to it though, but it's not that big of a deal. And it's kind of clouding up a little bit now, so I'll have to see what the day brings. Said yesterday, I asked Siri and I was like, is there any weather pending? No. And then thunderstorm rolled in 10 seconds later and boom. And it was raining on the way home. And it cleared up for the night. Beautiful night lapse. Oh, I think I got out of the house right about on time. Oh, I gotta unlock this watch. Changed back over. Yeah, I was looking at that and I'm like $286 away from getting the Ultra 2 paid off yet. 19 of 36 payments to go. And Verizon pays 36% of that. I'm like, no, let Verizon pay their portion. It's to waste $105 would be stupid. As much as I'd like to get stuff off the account, everything's got a device credit. So, all right, off to work. I will catch you guys after. Maybe Priya seems to be feeling much better. Loved her up. She was all stretching and happy and getting belly rubs. Yeah, yesterday was a rough night. I came home and she was just miserable. Absolutely miserable. What is that in the road? It's like an animal carrier. So I stayed up till after midnight with her, and then Terry took her, and then she didn't sleep the rest of the night. Hopefully today and tomorrow will be better for her. Shit, you did it! You connected to your microphone. I guess my car keys would probably be helpful, wouldn't I? If I want to go home. Oh, I can't get to them. Oh, I gotta take my seatbelt off. I can't move my hand in there. Alright, it is time. Is that light even charged? Probably not. Nope. Alright. I still have that light that Kilpatrick gave me, and I don't even use it and the damn thing dies. Alright, well, Tim and I are trying to plan out when we're going to leave for the 4th of July, because I work till 1 o'clock and I open the next day. Of course I do. Of course, the offer was, well, you could switch with such and such. Like, no, I've had enough closing shifts, thank you very much. I'll keep my opening shift. I might be dog shit, but I'm keeping it. I'm not driving, so, but Tim wants to go up at like 1:30 in the afternoon, and the fireworks aren't until 10 p.m. Kurt will not be awake for fireworks if he goes up at 1:30 and stands in the sun. So, need to get home, need to change clothes, need to walk dogs, need to have something to eat, need to take a nap. I think we'll be safe if we left here around 4:30, personally. Be up there by, what, 6? We got 4 hours to wait still. If we can't find a place to stand in 4 hours, then we need to lose our man cards. I don't know. That's just my thinking. Personally, if it was me, I probably wouldn't even leave that early. But Tim's been told that it gets really crowded, so I don't know. The one video I saw, it looked like they might have a carnival or something going. So maybe we'll leave in the like 3 o'clock range, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try to investigate and see if there's anything on it. Because I don't want to just go up there and not have, oh, that's a pretty cool car. I don't know if you could see it. Nothing to do. At least there was a bathroom in the park. Alright, well, that's not for another couple weeks, so let's go home, see the puppy dogs. Hopefully Princess is still feeling chipper. Because she was feeling good when I left. She was being all cute and cuddly and stretching and wanting pets and didn't want Daddy to go to work. Okay, everybody and their uncle just came at the same time. Come on, you go. I waved them and they both went. One went that way, one went. And I waited my turn like a good boy. So, alright, catch you at home. Puppy dogs. The puppy dogs. Alrighty, well, it is after, what, it's going for 10 o'clock, 20 of. And the longest day of 2026 is over. Yeah, at least in Northern America. I don't think it's the longest day everywhere, but for us, it was the longest day of daylight for the year. And Princess out, she was sleeping with Terry, and then all of a sudden she decided to get up and she's gonna run downstairs, so I brought her right up, got her outside, and she piddled, and she ran right up to the one neighbor and like sniffed him, didn't even bark at him. A little bit of a hazy moon tonight, about a half moon, which I think is also partially what messes up with my night lapses, is the moon. The brighter it gets, the shorter I get photos.